Hi Leo, and welcome to your December love reading. I have already pre-shuffled some tarot here for you. We are going to go over the general overview of your love life, whether you are single, in a relationship, looking for love, not looking for love. If you're not looking for love, I don't know why you would be watching this video, but we're going to get some characteristics, what they have to say, some outcomes, and some advice. Now, I pre-shuffled your tarot, and by the way, please just take what resonates. This is a general reading for the collective, and don't let anything take from you. You have free will, and can make new decisions and new choices. This is like a heads up. So you got a lot of cards, and I wanted to clarify. So we've got the Two of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Devil in reverse, clarified by the Five of Wands, Temperance, and the Hanged One, and your overall energy is the Empress. So this is really interesting. I feel like the Empress is you, and you are in this new fertile state. You're in this new creative state where you're sitting on your throne. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really like creative, pregnant with ideas is what I'm getting from that. You have the whole world at your feet or in your like gut instincts. Your instincts might be really on point, and you might be feeling very aligned with where you're at. I feel like you've had a lot of rest to get to this point. But I feel like there has been a decision that you've made to move away from conflict in love. And it's actually a really great decision, but that means that for right now, love and the prospect of like something moving forward hot and heavy may not be exactly like storybook romance in the month of December. I feel like you may actually be still healing from this situation to the point where love isn't your main priority. There may be already someone else in the picture, but I'm feeling like there's healing that is taking place for both of you. And that love and this fiery, passionate part of the love journey that you're seeking is actually needing some patience. It's needing some time. It's needing some balance and some harmony. Okay, so this Temperance angel is really like pouring from one cup emotionally into another cup and balancing those emotions out. And it's probably for the best that love isn't at the forefront of your mind right now. Or perhaps you're doing this patiently healing, patiently working, patiently making these decisions, because sometimes it's not just one decision. I do feel like it's like a multiple set of decisions to move away from each and every one of these like conflicts that have really been testing you over the past, I'm going to say like year. And this Devil energy is really portraying that you're putting the devil to bed, putting the devil to rest. You're cutting ties. Perhaps you're doing some cutting cords meditations or rituals, because you're having a new perspective on obsession and possession and how you relate to other people, and especially how you relate to love and attachment. If you've been looking at your attachment styles, and how unhealthy they potentially have been in the past, you're really having this time out to gain a new perspective, a higher perspective on love in general. So yeah, walking away from this conflict, healing and harmony, getting this new perspective, feeling really good about it, and knowing that everything is actually going to pan out much healthier in the future. It's moving away from some toxicity around love. So with that being said, let's get some information on who potentially is in this situation with you, or if this is something where you've walked away from this like unhealthy attachment with another person, who might be coming in next to help you out in, well, okay, in the month of December. One more, please, Spirit. Who is coming through? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so with all of this healing, I'm really seeing that it's helping you to define exactly what you want out of love moving forward. And it may be against the grain. I really relate to this group. Just saying, I really relate to this. It's someone who is perhaps, you're perhaps going through a really spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be carrying crystals with you. It's not that intense for a lot of us, but it could be that you're rebelling against the idea of tradition, and especially at this time of year, because this time of year can be steeped in so much tradition that it actually ostracizes people, potentially ostracizes, not everyone, people that are single, or people that are doing things differently and actually okay with that, because we can be single and be totally okay with that. So yeah, I'm seeing that there perhaps is someone, and this came out first actually, the lover. There is perhaps someone here that is a lover or a friend who also feels the same way. They have unbridled appreciation of you. They have great passion and devotion towards you, loyalty towards you. They're unselfish with you. And we've got the prostitute card. Please don't be offended by that at the bottom as well. But this is just someone who is overcoming the challenge of surviving in their own way. So they perhaps make a living in a way that is quite rebellious. They might actually expand your mind about how certain things can be at this time of year, but also in a relationship. I do feel like, yes, they are guiding you into a new outlook on love, which can be really, really nice. And I mean, depending on what part of the hemisphere you're in, you just may want someone to cuddle with. But I feel like this is something, I mean, that has to do with weather. We all want someone to cuddle with sometimes. But I'm talking about if it's cold. I just see this like red hot energy coming off this lover card. And it may just be something that starts out as like a hookup. Again, not for everyone. You may not be completely into that culture at all, but I feel like this is someone that comes in a new way, in a different way to anyone that's ever entered your life before, and that makes you feel seen and heard, and you probably didn't even expect it to come out like this or to evolve like this, and you're developing really strong feelings for this person. So actually I have to say, like, be a little bit careful if you're not wanting to bring a little person into the world. Be a little bit careful, because you've got this Empress fertility going on and this lover energy. This person may have statement hair. Yeah, okay, I'm just getting some characteristics for you here. They may wear a hat. They may have freckles. They may be loud. They may have hazel eyes, and we'll take that. Dad bod. Take it how it resonates, but these are just some, oh, these want to come out too. They may wear a uniform, and they may have a piercing or have piercing eyes. But this does definitely give me that rebel kind of energy, and also someone who makes their living in a way that is really different and almost like empowering to you. So they may have a loud voice. You may notice them because they have a loud laugh. They may be in uniform when you meet them, or their hair is loud. And dad bod, just take the energy of that, not the gender of that. Yeah. Someone different to the attachments you've had before. And the lovers in reverse really does emphasize that this person is different. And let's actually see what they want to say to you, because that might give us some hints on how you know them as well, or how they come into your life. All right, what would this person say? What does this person have to say to my Leos in December? That's way too many. I'm taking that one. I'm deeply ashamed of how things have played out. Yeah. Interesting. I've loved you since the minute I met you. I love you. Damn, you drive me wild. Yeah, there's so much passion here. This person has a lot to say to you. I'm just going to take the ones that are actually upright here. I'm getting my money's worth out of your good nature while I can. I'm planning my escape. Guys, I have to say this sort of feels like someone coming back around. What have we got here? I'm trying to keep up appearances. Yeah, someone trying to come back around. And escaping from maybe a situation that they're in and potentially addressing some of the things that some of the hang-ups that they have in relationships. This getting my money's worth out of your good nature feels like this kind of exchange. Not that it's a sexual exchange, but I feel like just be careful that this devil doesn't come back around. And it may be a very passionate exchange, and usually this like devil energy is really like sexually passionate. They do feel shame about how things played out with the two of you, but I feel like there's someone much healthier. I feel like this is hinting that you could need to rebel against this passion and actually against this lover, this very like fiery lover, and find a companion. So take that how it resonates. There's actually like a few different storylines that could come out of this, but these messages here speak to an ex or an old companion coming back around that wants another round of this kind of fight, this kind of conflicting energy, and it's unhealthy. But I do feel like underneath this, if you can let go and you can see things from another perspective, if you can sit in your power and sit on your throne and take the energy of the Queen of all Queens, and remember who the heck you are, you'll actually find someone, or there's already someone in your sphere, in your circle, that you know is actually healthier for you, that you know is actually better for you. Okay, let's get some outcomes, advice. What else have we got going on here? Spirit, can we get a bit more information about this situation? Very chatty cards today. No! Stay away. Take it how it resonates. Communicate clearly what your needs are. And I do feel like this is a friendship. There's two dolphins on this card, and that's giving me friendship energy. I feel like if you're very honest with someone who you may have put them in a friend zone, you'll understand that what you're looking for is a higher love. Not this base level. It might be super passionate and you can't help but be drawn back to each other, but actually letting go of passion so you can find true love. And also communicate clearly to your angels and your guides and put it out into the universe that what you're looking for is this higher love, that what you're looking for is someone who's going to be there consistently, stably, instead of this hot and cold, in and out. I'm getting like player energy big time. So communicate clearly what you want within the next few months. And if you can do that, I do feel like the stairs to success, or the stairway to heaven, in terms of like a love that is equally passionate and equally healthy and expansive and safe, will come around in the next few months. What's on the bottom of that deck? Romance. Yeah. You're finding your new normal of what romance actually means. Really interesting. I think you already know this too. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yep. Yep, we said that, didn't we? We said this person is different. This person that actually is, I'm getting like hiding in the background, and or what I'm getting actually is not so much hiding in the background, but isn't as mouthy. Hasn't got as much to say as this other person. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Interesting. Okay, we got a lot more. It is safe for you to love. Did we not just say safe? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Absolutely. Opening your heart up to something higher, to something better. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We are moving into the holidays in December, but also there may be a phase of like actually connecting, not necessarily getting into a new relationship. This is the honeymoon card, with someone else, but feeling the bliss of just spending quality time together. And this has given me very calming energy. And that's what I want you to feel or to recognize, is recognize how your nervous system reacts around the people that you're engaging with, especially intimately and romantically, or who you're looking to engage with in that sense. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I definitely got that with the Empress. You may be having to say no to something that is good so that you can romance your life in a way and find something that is great. And reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, we got that X energy. But this also could be when you meet this other person, or when you start engaging in some time with this other person, this friend, you may actually realize there's some deja vu and a sense of like past life relationship stuff with that person. Beautiful. What last messages have we got for the Leos in love in December? I'll take the ones that are flipped and that first one that came out. Okay, gravity. Yeah, I feel like you need to really ground yourself at the moment. Sweat it out as well. Something's going to bring you back to earth. And I do feel like that hangman energy that we have under here, you maybe have felt so up in the air about your love life for a long time that you need to ground yourself. Put your feet in the ocean, in the sand, in the grass. Deep breathe. I'm getting with that sweat energy. Some of you might be going to a sweat lodge or something like that, doing some hot yoga. But just release, like moving that, almost like removing the passionate energy out of your body for a while. The toxic passions, okay? The toxic ties, cutting the ties, sweat it out. And also putting in some sweat equity with a friendship is what I'm getting from that as well. And then please, someone who is very beautiful, someone who has your best interests at heart is actually sitting nearby and looking at you and almost saying a prayer, and you are their wish come true. So, and you may recognize them from their manners as well, which is really sweet. I love this. Transformative energy here, guys, but I hope this resonates. Comment below if it does, and like and subscribe for some new videos that are coming up, and happy holidays.